What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time, and I'm coming to you again from the living room, which means we have some more pickups. I know I've been on a roll with these of late. Like I said, I've just had a lot of string of luck of late. In fact, I just got one in the mail today, which I was going to make this video anyhow, but this just adds to it. It's like the cherry on top of the sundae, you know, because this jersey, and I believe Big Baby used to have the tiers of grails, and this would be the most holy grail. Not quite up to Dion levels, but this one was certainly one that eluded me for a number of years. And so I was really glad to finally get it in the fold. And, you know, let's talk about the outfit right now, because today is the first day of the official day of pitchers and catchers reporting to their destinations for spring training. And, of course, my Phillies are in Florida. So looking forward to another season. Don't really know what to expect out of them this season, but you know what? I'm looking forward to baseball, and I'm looking forward to baseball weather. Around here in the Northeast, it's been rough. In fact, we're getting a bad snowstorm coming in tonight into most of the day tomorrow, if not all day tomorrow, and it's just going to be more shoveling, more battling to get my car out of the driveway, and all that stuff that comes with the snow. Some people really like snow, and that's fine. I don't mind snow, but it's when you get dumped on like all winter. That's when I start to mind it. Now I'm at that point where it's like, just bring the spring. You know, I need the spring. I need the warmer weather. Get away snow. But anyhow, I got my batting practice Majestic. This is an authentic batting practice jersey, spring training type jersey that the Phillies will be wearing this, the next coming month. And, of course, it is the player who just retired this offseason, future Hall of Famer. Shout out to all the Blue Jays fans out there, too, because I know you guys are pretty fond of him, too. And, of course, it's Doc Roy Halladay. Had some great years with the Phillies as well. And this is the only batting practice / spring training Phillies jersey I have. So, hey, not bad to have it, because he is going to be a future Hall of Famer. So not bad to have that, right? So, anyhow, I also wore it for this video because it's red, and of course a couple days from now will be Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys out there, all the happy couples out there as well. So I wanted to wear something red and also something representing spring training, the start of baseball season 2014. I got my hat on here, the spring training / batting practice. The Phillies started wearing these last year, so looking forward to another season. But let's get right to the pickups here, right? Because that's the main course of this video. Okay, so we had the entree. Now we're going to go to the main course. And the main course is the pickups. And, you know, I talked in the last video about how I correctly predicted the Super Bowl champs in the preseason and who they would beat in the preseason. And I was really happy for them, even though it wasn't my Eagles winning, which I hope to God I see someday. I was still very happy for the Seahawks, and one of my favorite players, other than, you know, obviously an Eagle, plays for the Seahawks, and that would be Russell Wilson. And so I went ahead and I picked up this jersey. It took a time for me to get this, too. This is a replica. I think they called it. There's different tiers for the Nike jerseys, and this is, I believe, the game jersey. They have the limited, which is like the swingman version. And then they have the Elite. And I believe the Elite is the one like Russell would put on when he plays. But this is the replica, you know, not stitched or anything. But I actually, funny thing about this jersey is I had this on my cart before the Super Bowl on Fanatics.com. And I was going to buy it. I was going to buy it actually before the Super Bowl, but I just didn't get a chance to. And so I figured, okay, well, you know, hey, they won anyhow. It's even better. I'll just grab it. Of course, the size I had, which was 2X, which is the size I wear in these, was no longer available. It was all medium. So I'm frantically looking at different sports sites, everything, NFL.com, all this stuff, medium. That's all that's left. So interestingly enough, I go to lids.com. Now, we all think of lids.com as the hats, for the hats, right? Well, they do sell apparel too, and they happen to have one Russell Wilson Seahawks Super Bowl 48 jersey left in a size 2XL. So I couldn't hit that. I couldn't get it in my cart quick enough and hit the buy now button because I didn't want to miss out on it. So here it is, all done up with the Super Bowl 48 patch. And the really cool thing, and I didn't realize this when I until I got it in the mail. You know, everything is pressed onto the jersey, but the patch itself is pressed on, but it's an actual you know, different material than the jersey itself. It's actually kind of, I don't know if embossed is the right word, but you can see it's you know, pressed on there, but it's really cool, very shiny. So it's a Super Bowl 48 logo right there, and of course the Seahawks wore their white jerseys for the Super Bowl, which they trounced Denver in, and and so they were the away team, so they wore their away whites during the game, and Denver, of course, wore the orange, and you know, so this is representative of the jersey that the Seahawks wore on the field at MetLife Stadium and won the Super Bowl. And of course, Russell Wilson had a really good game, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, unlike Peyton, and he of course won Super Bowl 48 in his 2nd season in the NFL. That's not bad. That's not bad. So there you go. Congrats again to the 12th man out there, and to Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, the Legion of Boom, of course, winning Super Bowl 48, making my prediction come true. So thanks again, guys. So there you go. Hopefully next season my Eagles can do it, but I'm not making any predictions now. I'm still just standing on the podium, you know. But anyhow, I really like this jersey. I like the overall look. You know, the Seahawks jerseys, they just have so much going on in their jerseys. You got the Seahawks name on the front there. You got the funky colors going on. You know, the neon green and the navy blue. It's just really a cool jersey all around. The other cool thing about it's got the little 12 on the inside. You know, for the 12th man on the inside there on the neck. All the Seahawks jerseys do that, which is really cool. The Wilson 3 on the back. Again, nothing stitched. It's a generic replica, but the really cool thing about it is it's the away white, and it has the Super Bowl logo right there, representing the jersey they wore and won with at Super Bowl 48. So there you go. Russell Wilson, Super Bowl 40. I'm going to wear this. I'm having a party on Saturday. I'm wearing this because a good a coworker and a friend of mine, he's a big Peyton Manning fan. So I want, not that I want to rub it in anymore, but yeah, I'm gonna, you know, again. Oh, my guy won. But anyhow, so yeah, Russell Wilson Super Bowl 48 Nike game jersey. And now we're going to go to a brand that we're all familiar with, and I'm very familiar with. We're going to go to Mitchell & Ness. And these are older run Mitchell & Ness jerseys. These were eBay purchases. And, you know, we talk about this month being Valentine's Day month. Well, next month is St. Patrick's Day month, right? It's March. And shout out to Murph and you know, all the other Celtic fans, because I know you guys will appreciate this. Because I picked this up. I got a really good deal on this on eBay. And it is a Celtics jersey. This is, of course, the great Bill Russell. Really, really nice jersey. You know, obviously one of the greats of all time. He and Wilt Chamberlain had so many battles back in the day. Bill got the better of him decent amount of times, though Wilt did win some battles. But yeah, one of the all-time great players in NBA history. He's one of the all-time great centers in NBA history, Bill Russell. And this is the classic green Celtics jersey with that Boston on the front and the 6. Really well done. It's got the older kind of jock tags going down at the bottom. And it doesn't say where this jersey is made. I'm guessing it's USA, maybe El Salvador run. I don't really know because it doesn't say on the tags. Maybe some of you can tell just by looking at the tags. But really cool jersey. Everything's single stitched, and of course it just has the 6 on the back, no name, because that's how they wore it back in the day. Just a classic jersey. I'll probably be wearing this a few times next month. But on St. Patrick's Day, I'll be wearing my Green Phillies jersey because that's what I always do on St. Patrick's Day. But there you go. Bill Russell. Speaking of Russells, right? Russell Wilson, Bill Russell. It's a Russell pickup. Okay. But anyhow, this next player doesn't have Russell in his name. But the cool thing about this jersey is I have the away white version of it. And that jersey was a grail of mine for quite some time. And I got it, I think, a couple years ago. And I was like, you know, ecstatic to get it. But, you know, I always wanted the home and away version. I had the white one. I always wanted the home version of it, too, because it's a classic jersey, too. And You know, you can never go wrong with this style jersey. And we talk, I speak of course, the creamsicle, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And, of course, that's a Steve Young jersey. I believe rookie year jersey with the Bucs. Of course, didn't stay there very long, went to the 49ers. He had some pretty good years there. So, speaking of quarterback winning, Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, right? So, this is his Buccaneer jersey circa 1985. And, of course, the really cool thing with the 85 Bucks is they had this great patch for the 10th anniversary right there. It's also on the white version that I have. So, yep, home and away. I got them both now. Everything's heat pressed. Oh, look at that heat pressed. Ooh. So, heat pressed 8 and the sleeves, the stripes, and the 8. A lot of the jersey heads have this jersey, and for good reason. It's just an awesome jersey. And, of course, now I have the home and away, so I'm really psyched about that. Got Young 8 on the back. Young is on a nameplate, pressed on, and the 8. And this is actually made in El Salvador, so again, it's an older run Mitchell & Ness. Really nice. Getting the jock tag. So there you go. The creamsicle Steve Young, Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey. And last but not least, this was the Holy Grail. This is something that I purchased from J. King. So shout out to J. King, of course, our fellow Jersey head, holding it down in the Pacific Northwest there in Oregon. And he had this jersey for a while. He was selling it, and he gave me a decent deal on it. And I was able to finally get it off my list. The story behind this particular jersey is that many, many years ago, my first ever, back then it was known as the Super Bowl sale. Of course, now it's the winter sale event. The Super Bowl sale at Mitchell & Ness at their older location on Chestnut Street. And I was in there, and I purchased 2 jerseys. I got my 93 original run Joe Carter Blue Jays, and I got my 01 original run Cal Ripken Orioles. And I passed on this one. This jersey was actually even more on sale because it was already clearance and it was 50% off on top. Why I didn't pick it up, I don't know. The only thing I can say is I blame it on my infancy of jersey collecting at the time, right? I was a young jersey head back then. I didn't know any better. But then this jersey became a grail. It's so hard to find. If it comes up on eBay like once a year, it's a lot, right? So it's a really nice jersey, and I don't know why I passed on it those years ago. But hey, you know what? It's in the fold now, so it all worked out in the end. And I'm just real ecstatic to finally have it. And a couple years ago, Mitchell & Ness released his home version of this jersey. And I picked up that some years ago on Black Friday. But I always wanted this one, because this one is that much better for a couple reasons. A, it's an older run, and B, it has this just insane anniversary patch on there, which I just love. So here we are. We got Sam Mills, the New Orleans Saints. This is the away white, circa 1991, as you see right there. The thing that I just love about, besides the overall look, is that patch right there. This is the 25th anniversary of the Saints patch. That's just bananas. And it's actually chain stitched, the gold on there, so it just is awesome. Anyone who has this jersey knows what I'm talking about. They also made a home dark Morton Anderson with that patch. But Sam Mills, the only one for Sam Mills they made was the away white with the patch. Because the dark one they made some years ago was from another year. I forget what year, but it didn't have the anti-patch on there. But this one does, so there you go. Again, heat pressed on there, the 51. Heat pressed on the 51 on the shoulders, and also the old Saints Louisiana state patch right there. And it also has the yoke sleeves, which is really cool. It's got the black trim with the NFL shield going around the collar. There you see it again on the other sleeve. The Mills is heat pressed onto a nameplate. 51 heat pressed as well. Just an awesome, awesome jersey. This was made in El Salvador as well. Just a really, really cool piece. If anyone ever has a chance to get this, definitely do so, because I mean the video pictures just don't do it any justice. If you see it in person, you will know what I'm talking about. Awesome jersey. Again, big shout out to J. King. Thanks for looking out one jersey head to another. Like I said, this has been on my want list for a number of years. honestly, I didn't even know when I would get it because, like I said, it's super rare. To see it on eBay is like, it's like seeing an eclipse. So it just doesn't come up. Of course, now I say that, right? 3 of them will show up on eBay, right? But no, normally you do not see this on eBay very much. But if you do see it and you have a chance at it and you don't already have it, I definitely would suggest it. Awesome jersey. Quality is amazing. I love the yoke sleeves too. Just awesome. And of course, best of all is that pat. Let's look at that again. Ooh. So anyhow, that's going to do it for my pickups. A holy grail in the fold. I'm real happy about that. So again, shout out to J King for that and for hooking me up with it. It went to a good home. So, but anyhow, to all my subscribers, fellow Jersey heads, family, friends, fellow DeviantArt members, anyone I'm forgetting, this is Mighty Fan yet again coming at you with another pickup vid from the living room. I have others on the way. I have like 2 or 3 other jerseys on the way. I know it's like conveyor belt, but it will be slowing down pretty soon. So I have a few others that are coming, and once they do come in the mail, I'll have another pickup vid for you guys from the living room. But until then, hey, have a happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. Happy baseball season 2014. Enjoy the NBA All-Star game this weekend in New Orleans. Speaking of New Orleans, so yeah, in New Orleans should be fun. Although I'm not a fan of the T-shirt jersey. I'm not a fan. They gotta just go back to the tank tops, But what can you do? Anyhow, yeah. So enjoy all that. Hopefully, we all. For those of you who are living in areas that are getting a lot of snow, like I am. Big shouts to all of you. We'll all get through this together, right? Sooner or later, the sun will come out and we'll have springtime again. So, hey, until then, until my next video, as always, this is MightyFan saying peace, and I'll see you then. Okay, everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.